What's up, guys? It's your favorite twins, and today we're listening to The Weeknd's highly anticipated new album, Hurry Up Tomorrow.
Well, tomorrow came.
Because every tweet was literally "fuck today, hurry up tomorrow,"
Yeah.
like something to that degree. It was a lot of that.
He did not like where he was at.
No, he didn't. And you know, we're fans of The Weeknd.
Absolutely.
Okay, it took us a while to react to like After Hours and Dawn FM on the channel, but sometimes you have to, you know, appreciate things over time.
You know, let things sit, marinate for a while. We have loved this trilogy so far.
Yes.
After Hours was incredible, Dawn FM was incredible, and now Hurry Up Tomorrow, which has a very interesting cover, I will say.
Yes!
I think I like the first cover more.
I think so too, because it fits.
It fits
with
the facial,
the face shot,
portrait, you know what I mean? What I will say about this cover is it does remind me of his earlier work, Kissland, Trilogy, House of Balloons. You know, like that style. And I've been hearing that the music sounds a little bit like old school Weeknd too. So,
yes, because I'll be honest, I have not heard a lick of this album in terms of like singles. Like, I know there was a single with Anita. I think there was a single with like Playboy Cardi.
Dancing in the Flames isn't even
except
on here.
And I want to know why. Maybe I'll understand it as we listen to the album. I will say though, I do know that the album is going to be supported by a psychological thriller of the same name. So in a sense, this cover to me gives me more of a movie vibe.
Definitely.
Right?
Yeah.
And the other cover, because apparently this is going to be his last album under the name The Weeknd.
Which is wild.
So if you are going to transition back to Abel, I feel like, let me see Abel.
The cover looks like there's light coming in for the first time and it's almost blinding. So if you think about, you know, I guess After Hours is kind of like the death.
Yeah.
And Dawn FM is like purgatory. And Hurry Up Tomorrow is like the rebirth almost.
Very true.
So that's interesting. It looks like he's in agony.
Yeah.
And even with the other cover, his face was like fully restored. So it looked like rebirth there too.
Yes, exactly,
you know?
exactly. With that being said, we are super excited to get into this album. It's a nice solid 22 tracks.
Woo!
Sitting at a good hour and a half.
Woo, woo!
So we are in for a journey, a movie, so to speak.
Yeah.
But before we dive in, make sure to follow us on all of our social media. We'd love to connect with you guys.
And of course, if you're into exclusive content, full-length reactions, and early access, be sure to join our Patreon. It's a whole lot of fun, and we'd love to have you over there. Not tomorrow, today. Hurry up.
Oh, I was like, what do you mean not tomorrow? Oh, no, like right now. Like before you watch this thing, go there first.
Sounds like a heartbeat. All Alone was the first song on After Hours.
Yes.
Afterlife. Okay, it looks like we're kind of going through the storyline.
Yeah.
So we can pick up where we've left off. Like almost like a recap.
Very echoey.
It sounds like he's walking through something. I do love this though. I can see a visual to this.
I know.
Okay, there we go.
Why is that like Thriller?
Did he summon Michael?
Love that. Yes, like, okay, are we coming out of like the afterlife? I don't know. This is interesting.
Okay. I would have loved a monologue here, similar to like Jim Carrey.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Here we go.
Oh!
Start over. I
Go,
can't,
go.
I can't.
Pick up your phone, I can't believe it.
Woo!
I can feel my spirit slowly leaving.
That was
So good.
I'm not breathing.
Hey.
I wish that I told you all my feelings.
Top, top.
oh, love that. Love that.
I hope you cry for me like I cry for you every night for you. Take it easy on me, baby, 'cause I tried with you. I've been living with this lie, now I can't hide the truth.
Hey, top, 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 top.
I cry for you, I cry for you, yeah. I kiss you clear with whiskey tears.
Love that. Love that.
Disappear, don't interfere, yeah, that's me.
Okay.
Get out, crazy, and I'm alone, and I hope you cry for me.
I need the beat to come in, like,
For you,
come on.
it's all my life with you. Hope that you still cry for me.
Oh!
You, every night for you. Girl, I cry for you, yeah. Every time I hit the road, it takes a little piece of me. Now you're over me.
Ooh.
Know you're better on your own. It ain't a fucking mystery. Better at my home.
Come on.
And I hope you cry for me.
Oh man, I want that beat to come back in.
Because I try with you.
Ah.
I get cry for you. Can I cry for you? Can I cry for you? Yeah.
Oh, don't do it.
It's my fucking voice.
Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Because I forgot.
Yeah.
That Dawn FM was an album that flowed.
Yeah.
I forgot.
Yeah.
I forgot. Do you think those are inserts from the movie?
Potentially. Let's take it back to the beginning.
Yes.
All right? Wake me
Yes.
up. Love how we're talking about love, the thing that can kill
Yes.
and also bring you back to life.
Absolutely.
All right, we're definitely picking up where we left off in Purgatory. Sounds like he's been kind of battling this, still trying to navigate through it, to get out of it, to move past it. You know what I
Yes.
mean? Like, what do
Yes.
I have to learn? What do I have to do to finally get to the other side?
Yeah.
So I feel like that's what this album's definitely going to be about. The rush of even saying, hurry up. There's an adrenaline
Yes,
there. You
yes.
know? I loved the intro. I saw that it sampled the intro of main title from Scarface, and it did draw inspiration from Thriller.
Absolutely. You heard it. You
My
heard it.
80s king. The first song was very cinematic, and I think that that's what's already separating it from the other two. Because we
Absolutely.
didn't just get into it.
No, yeah. It felt like there was a build-up.
Right, we're building to something and more room for visualization. I wanted a little more beat and Wake Me Up.
Okay.
And I'm trying to separate listening to just like, you know, standard songs, trying to listen to it with a vision in mind.
Yes.
Right? Because I think that for just a standalone song, I would have wanted more beat.
Yeah.
But not having that did allow
You to
for
focus.
Cry for Me
To
kind of have its introduction and its grand moment.
Absolutely.
But moving on to Cry for Me, I'll even say I wanted that
I know when the chorus
on the
came
second
in,
chorus. I needed
Yeah.
that again because when the beat breaks down, boom.
Yeah.
I feel like I would have felt that more. I liked the quickening of that because it was a switch up from Wake Me Up. But when it slowed
Yes.
down like Wake Me Up, I was like, okay, wait, we're kind of feels like we're dragging a bit, but I need to listen to Cry For Me as a single because I feel like that opinion's gonna change.
Yes. Again, it's very different when you listen to an album straight through. That's why I say sometimes you always have to go back to an album.
Absolutely.
Because then that's when you start really cherry picking and being like, oh no, this is a really good standalone. This is a good standalone. I am excited. I did really like Wake Me Up. I thought that transition into Cry For Me was
epic. It sounded like a crash.
Epic. It's
almost like a memory.
It was very cinematic, and I think if that theme continues on this album, I'm gonna really like it. Knowing that The Weeknd is trying to now make that transition himself in his career, I'm like, okay, how much of this album is going to be a bit of a foreshadow?
I'm sorry, reading here, you're correct. The Weeknd's character dramatically loses his voice, a moment reminiscent of his real-life incident at SoFi Stadium. I can't fucking sing.
Okay, because I was going to say it sounds like an insert from the movie, but it also sounded legit.
So we have information on the film, I guess.
We just going based off what we're hearing. Like, I didn't read it yet, but nice to know I'm on track.
Love how Cry For Me, again, is centered around love. I feel like that's always something that Abel talks about.
Yes.
But talks about the very real transformation that it causes. It's not easy to always navigate, especially heartbreak.
No, and I like how it was kind of letting the walls down, letting the guard down and be like, you know what? I do cry for you. I do miss you.
Yeah.
I do yearn for you. And it's scary when you're like, I don't know if you feel that.
Yeah.
Though, like, do you feel that? So that was really good.
Yeah.
Never heard this song.
Me either.
That's a translation?
The young dude looked at me and wanted to eat my little pussy. Portuguese.
I need his real name.
Yeah.
Oh shit. He did that. Love that. Like that. So good.
Like an asteroid hit. Okay. São Paulo. I know that was a single, but I never listened to it.
No, never.
Within the album, I wish it was shorter. But probably one that I need to listen to separately as a single. I can definitely hear that in the club. I know it bumps.
Absolutely.
I like a lot of the lyrics. Louder Than Two Sold Out Nights.
Yeah, I like that. She don't even want your money. You can buy you and someone else.
I think that the lyrical content was dope, and I think Anita killed those kind of choruses, pre-choruses.
Yeah.
Probably not my favorite, but this is our first listen. I definitely think it brought more of a party scene. Kind of had more of the beat that I was looking for in Cry For Me and Wake Me Up.
Yeah.
But it was cool.
No, I have to agree. It's probably not going to be one of my favorites, but I know if I heard it in the club, it would probably heighten a lot, especially if the room is already spinning. So I like that. Like you said, Anita was a really good addition.
For sure.
Until We're Skin and Bone. I mean, it's interesting, but I like it when artists cut the outro
from the original song.
I like it. Does it add length? Yes. In terms of aesthetic with tracklist, but like it works at the same time. I don't know.
I got interlude vibes from it.
Yes, a 5
like a
minute
bridge to whatever's next.
I have this title.
I fell asleep in the tub. I was fed with paralysis. My foot hit the faucet, water started flowing in. Moving one toe was the only form of motionless. Can't breathe for air, can't breathe. Trying to
love that.
remember everything that my preacher says. Can't be the way it ends. No. Figure in the corner, I can't quite see. It gets closer now. Figure in the corner, laughing at me. Heart beats so high.
Love that.
Voices will tell me that I should carry on. Voices will tell me that I should carry on. I've been baptized in fear, my dear. I've been the chief of sin, washing my soul within.
Love that.
Wow.
I've been baptized in fear. Heart beats so high.
Love that. Love that. Yeah, I think there's no heavy beat.
That I should carry on.
If he takes it out like this, yes.
Oh!
Yes, sir. Yes.
That was good.
Yes. I didn't know it was gonna hit like that.
You are you old motherfucker. Do we hear it or do we talk about it?
I feel like Open Hearts is gonna be a moment.
Okay.
So
let's talk about
Baptized in Fear.
Baptized in Fear.
I feel like that is
Say it.
the first like official solid song. Does that make sense? Aside from Cry For Me.
Ooh, yes,
Like it's
yes,
not
yes,
just
yes,
there
yes, yes.
to serve as a storyline. It's not there to
No.
flow. Like it's actually one that was meant to be a moment.
A moment, yeah.
So I love that moment of reflection.
Yes.
Baptized in fear, you know, just being overwhelmed. I'm even reading here, fear and self-awareness can consume you. Sometimes when you're so aware of things,
Yes.
life almost doesn't feel real.
Yes, you are never in the moment.
And a lot of times that is fueled by fear.
Yeah.
Because you're overthinking so much.
Yeah.
That you kind of take away your own existence in a way. You rob yourself
Absolutely.
of that. So I like how he explored that here and starts off with somewhat of a baptism by saying he fell asleep in the tub.
Yes,
And in a way
I
just, like,
pieced that.
slipped under, you
I
know?
pieced that.
I wonder how true that is.
I would love to see this visually. Like, if this is a thriller, like, this part would shake me to
Yeah.
the core. I thoroughly enjoyed that. Like
Yeah.
you said, the composition of this, it felt like a song.
For sure.
That's why when you said you kind of could anticipate a beat,
Right.
I'm glad there wasn't. It's kind of like you have a moment where you're like, do I let myself die?
Yeah.
Like,
That can be taken two ways. I'm going through a cathartic path right now. He says he still wants to kill the Weeknd. And he will.
so interesting.
He wants to shed that skin. So I the way that
I wonder
he's...
why. Like,
I think just evolution, you know,
Yeah, I
artistic
guess.
evolution.
Maybe the Weeknd
and as
has
a
a lot of
person,
regret.
yeah, and maybe the Weeknd,
Holds a lot
that
of baggage.
persona comes with a lot that he doesn't want to carry anymore.
Yeah.
But I was also reading that the idea of a baptism, you know, they dunk you under, and then you come back anew. You're kind of helpless because it's not you dunking yourself; you're being dunked by a preacher, pastor,
Yeah, somebody
right,
else.
priest.
Yeah.
And so the fact that it was his fear,
Yeah.
something that he couldn't stop, that forcefully baptized him in a way.
Yeah.
He couldn't just come back from that. You know, he was paralyzed,
Yeah.
kind of in a vulnerable state.
It's a very deep
So that's a very, deep, interesting song. We're talking a lot, but that's what we do. Oh, it literally begins like
That's how it
that.
starts. That is so good. This gives me like Dawn FM.
I can hear the wind blow even through the window.
Woo!
With my eyes closed.
Come on, lyricism.
All the silver and gold only made my skin go.
This is gonna be. I love this lyrically. I love this
I
lyrically.
like how it's taking me through the peaks and valleys.
Keeps me alive, oh God. Where do I start when I open my
sprinkle in the back. Oh.
Love this.
Trapped inside a limbo, watching through a window, and I seen your halo.
I love that. Oh my god.
Keep me alive for another day. Where do I start when I open my heart? Falling in love.
Wow, I love this
I
song.
like how this one.
Yes, and Baptized in Fear.
Okay.
I would love to hear
That'd be
that.
nice, yeah.
Okay, wait.
Yeah.
That is, yeah.
This album is an experience for
A
sure.
very big experience.
Tell me how my love goes
Oh.
when you're not addicted. When I'm being logical, hate when you're irrational.
This is so interesting.
Right now, you know it's my only
Ooh.
shaking on the floor, still within my arms. I'm busy,
Ooh, getting my fix, I'm fixing. Can I breathe?
Damn.
I'm stopping it there.
Damn.
10 out of 10 transitions. Let's just start there.
Yeah,
This album
sorry.
has amazing transitions. It's seamless. I really feel like I'm listening to the film already.
Yeah.
It feels like a movie. It is an experience. Fair warning before you listen. To where you almost can't even separate the songs. Like, I can't. If I
Wow.
listen to Open Hearts, I gotta listen to Opening Night. Like, I just can't.
Yeah, just like if I'm
Separate
going to
it.
Baptized in Fear, it's got to have those
Right.
content.
Right. It's meant to be listened to like that. I miss albums, so I'm glad that The Weeknd is bringing this
that
back. I didn't make 22 songs for you to pick your favorite 3 and leave the rest alone. I'm sorry.
Exactly.
I did it.
Exactly. That's not artistry. I love Open Hearts, and I think that's also going to be one of my favorites.
Definitely.
I loved it. Loved it lyrically. I think the word that I'm using for this project is cinematic. Where do I start when I open my heart? Like, to really think, like, especially for someone that has had to experience falling in love again, that is some scary shit.
It can be. Yeah.
Especially when you've been hurt in the past and realizing, ooh, okay, like, I'm approaching that time where,
Yeah.
like, I want to give my all to you. Like, that is so scary. So it's like, that can either hold you back or, you know, propel you forward. I love
Right.
the duality there. That was a good song.
I agree. I think duality is important, but also the progression, right? I like that he's really digging into the experience. A lot of times people will kind of serial date, get in and out of relationships, and shout out to those that can do it and carry nothing from the past with them. But for those that don't take a minute to process, those wounds come back. They come back up. Those fears, when you carry them into your next relationship, oftentimes that's the demise, right?
100%.
So I like the fact that he's taken the time to be baptized in his fear and reflect and look at himself and see, what did that actually do to me, right?
Yes.
And then for Open Hearts to come right after that, and he's dealing with that fear now and moving through it. That's the fear that he was baptized in. And opening your heart again. I like how we're kind of exploring that. And then with Opening Night,
Open Hearts, Open
we're bringing it back to, you know, probably a form of drug use, right? I'm trying to get my fix. Because, like you pointed out, why would you start this right before my opening night, right? Those arguments you might have before an important event.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, it becomes hard to focus. So what do? When you're stressed out, when you're in fear, when you have anxiety, you rely on
a fix.
A fix, whether that's
Absolutely.
a substance, a person, sex, it doesn't matter. Whatever your vice is, an addiction of sorts, that's what you kind of run back to. So I feel like my brain is all over the place, but at the right place at the same time. I'm really trying to listen and capture what he's saying, because he's throwing a lot at you at once.
Yes.
But it is still sequenced pretty well.
Don't you let me down. feel your chill across my skin. The seasons never change. Don't you let me down. If you let me drown.
Oh, wow.
If they take my crown.
I love this.
Nice.
I know you're up. You think I don't know you're staying up all night, cooped up in that hotel room. You still got that adrenaline from the concert.
Ooh, love that.
Did you barely finish the show?
He's snorting as he's listening to this.
How can I rap to hold you? How much longer
I
do
hear
you have
something.
for? I'm just worried. You work so hard to be better. Don't let them take you from me.
Oof.
Wait, I've been up touring state 45.
Travis Scott?
Say,
What?
Always know when you blink. I can never tell you. Wait, losing time when you pace. What we can do if you waste through this phase. Living fire, living fake. Around the lobby every summer. My body, two-step a stutter. Got around my wrist, church like I'm stunner. Neck around the disc while the DJ sit cut up. Bad bitch, I've been waiting to get rid of, I don't let her. Yeah. No, it's no advantage. Check my temp, watch it bubble. Don't you let me go.
I love this song.
What does that shit feel like anyway?
Oh, this is such a... What?
It looks like Future's on this one. Alright. Reflections Laughing, is that what it's called?
Yeah.
This album's starting to feel more like a soundtrack.
Interesting.
Almost like a documentary. Which
Yeah.
if this is his last album under the Weeknd, fitting.
Very.
He doesn't need to go out on hits. He doesn't need that. He has quite enough.
Quite enough.
So I like that this album is a little more organic.
Yeah.
It's more story-based.
Yeah.
Which I can appreciate, drawing from very real experiences, which he's always done.
Yeah.
So I'm shifting my mind for this listening experience. It's not going to be a typical Weeknd album. With Reflections Laughing, I love how dark it is.
Yeah.
I love how dark it is. It's definitely coming after some sort of stress, right?
Yeah.
And he's being seen falling back into old habits and partaking in things that his friends, his girl, whoever surrounds him, thought he was past.
Yeah.
And that's just life. That's the tug of war, you know? You try to move on from things, but when you don't really deal with it, it's very easy to fall back.
Yep.
Themes coming back from the other albums. I enjoyed that. Travis Scott was a nice surprise. So was Florence. I like the hidden features. Florence took her fork and said, I want a piece of that
I just
pie.
want a piece of it. We're fine with that, Florence.
Yeah, we had a fire verse from Travis. I actually like that a lot, the flow he chose.
Yeah, the deeper voice and how that kind of carried out with the song. Reflections, Baptized in Fear, Open Hearts, Opening Night, Reflections Laughing. That's a very solid run.
Yeah.
Feels like you're a part of me. You still get to me. Oh no, I'm in my feelings. Fuck their logic. So I gently took my hand like my mama always said, and drink it slow. Take it slow. I don't got the tolerance like before. I'm not violent to my body anymore. And when the crack is gone, I hope you know. And if you don't, I hope you enjoy the fucking show. Let me know, baby.
So.
Let me be.
I can't feel my face anymore.
Okay.
I don't wanna feel like I'm alone anymore.
It's singing?
I know.
Without you, I've been going
I can't.
bad drinking mud.
Got me in my feelings.
You my favorite drug. I'm telling you, you in.
I'm at a mouth like a riddle.
Ain't doing no Kaepernick without that Kaepernick in like these rap niggas. Plus a big brain can't be unchained on like a shooting star. Surfing in the baddest bra, real diamond shining dark. I'm in my feelings.
Like a middle-aged child star, way up barking, tweaking. 3 a.m. sunset, frying like a phoenix. Exploded in my face, cause the chemicals releasing. Guess I could be healthy, but I'm trying to find a reason. Take another hit on my music, they won't feel it. I just wanna die when I'm at my fucking peak. Drink it slow, won't drink it slow. Feel the violence creeping up, that's for sure. And I'm ready, I overdose. I don't wanna make it past 34. And when the curtains come, let me know, baby.
I like that one.
Really?
I do. I like that one. Listening to it, I separate it. I don't even need to separate it. I feel like that's a good song. That was a vibe for me. I like the meaning. If you don't feel the connection to me at all, at least enjoy the fucking show. You know, it's kind of sad to say, because it's like I'm just entertainment to you. But I don't know. I liked the slow down. It was kind of R&B, kind of hip hop. I do think Future's verse could have been a little bit better, but I also like what he brought to the song. It was just the middle part I wasn't a fan of.
I'll keep it short. I didn't. Except for the ending. The ending I really liked. The ending I
think you should listen to that separately from everything
maybe.
else.
I don't know. That song didn't really resonate with me. I like the meaning. Not compared to what we've been listening to. And it was too long. That could have been very well a 2-minute song, a 3-minute song. I don't know. It felt stretched. That's interesting. Okay.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't think we're on the same page about that. For some reason, I enjoyed that.
I don't know. I didn't.
Love me, love me, love me. Say you do. Satisfy this heart.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've been lying to your faces. Yeah, I've been always facing. It's too late to save me. Feel another cup forsaken. Yeah, till my stomach aching. Blooded in my face.
Yeah.
I'll always lie to you. I'm unreliable. I give it up on me.
I've given up on me. Love that.
I think I'm in too deep. Why won't you let me go? I think I'm in too deep.
Oh, come on.
Yeah.
That's good.
He said,
Let go. Why won't you let me sleep?
Oh,
Nice.
definitely a continuation.
Why won't you let me go?
But this is better.
damn.
This is such an interesting.
Yeah. Come on now. You were supposed to go ham. That beat was supposed to come in so hard, it made me hard.
This is like a speakeasy.
It
Like,
keeps calling me back.
this is so interesting.
The sunshine, I can feel the warmth for the first time. I know it's not good for me. I know it's not good for me. My sunshine. Ooh, Lord, I want your company. Ooh, Lord.
Talk about Let Me Die. Lord, I want your company. I like that.
Give up on me. Mercy, see me.
Mercy, see me, S-E-E.
Won't listen.
Who's running? Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
First half of the album.
Yeah, because that's literally cutting the album in half. I like that one.
I like that one a lot too.
Yeah.
I do like that one a lot too. I wonder if they could have been two separate songs. I feel like I'm running into that a lot, where I feel like having to go through the entire song, obviously is his vision.
Yeah.
Right? But I feel like some inserts are so good that you could create a nice little 2-minute, 3-minute song out of that. Because I really loved his vocals at the end of that song. But I liked Giving Up On Me. Intro in the middle was interesting. That was an interesting way to kind of separate. Again, I feel like he's throwing a lot at us. So I think I'll have more to say about that. But I'm listening to this as one big thing. Like, this is not an album where you cherry pick. You can. But I don't think that it's set up that way. You're meant to hear the full thing. Again, that lying, saying that you're okay, or saying that you're doing better, or even lying and saying that you still want to be here, you know? Which goes hand in hand with him wanting to kill the idea, because it's an idea, of The Weeknd.
Yeah,
I've given up on me, why haven't you?
Exactly. Like, you really have to wonder, like, it is sad. You really have to wonder, like, we see these artists in one way.
Yeah.
And it's like, really, what the fuck is going on behind the scenes? It's just, it's a bit of a mind fuck.